A black woman says black women are hard to love. And boy, did she create a firestorm online. Recently, a few LGBT-friendly sisters have come forward with their experiences in being romantically involved with other black women. For whatever reasons they didn't specify exactly, they said what a lot of brothers have also said, that a notable number of sisters are difficult to be in a relationship with. I'm not so much interested in the woman-on-woman intimacy aspect of their claims. What I did find interesting with one lesbian sister's post were the harsh comments underneath her post. I'll read the initial comments from her, then some of the vicious, nasty comments afterwards, a few which were aimed at brothers, surprise, surprise, of course, and exposed some hypocrisies that all men know all too well. A few sisters were bold enough to say that the controversy can be a good time to address some of the concerns that others have with sisters in general. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep this new channel growing. Alright, so here's the original post I'm going to read. Quote, "Every time I F with a black girl, they remind me of why I prefer foreign women. Black girls make it so hard to love them. It's such a battle." Unquote. After reading her many responses defending herself in the comment section, she clarified that she was not suggesting that she was turning to non-black women, that she included foreign black women as well. But oh boy, the black queens were not having it at all. They still lit her up in a way that sounds eerily similar to how they redirect and attack brothers who have said the same thing. And the fact that she is a lesbian brought out some unfriendly LGBT comments that I won't repeat here. You can view those screenshots on our website or at the Instagram link below. But I do want to read a few of the comments responding to her. One of the repeated themes in the comments from angry sisters is the notion that black women are not for the weak, that those who want to step to sisters have to be able to handle them. One sister replied, "Yep, and so we ain't for the weak," unquote. Another said, quote, "We're just not made for the weak," unquote. Still another said, quote, "You just gotta have the strength to deal with them, and if you don't, then you're weak as F." You know what F stands for, unquote. Finally, another sister said, quote, "If we make it easy, everyone will date us, so the ones who put in the work get the prize for the long haul," unquote. Once again, this thinking is in line with the general assertion from women that men just have to handle a strong, independent woman. Oh boy, here we go. Excuse me? Are we talking about handling wild animals or humans? When ranchers and cowboys train a wild horse, they do certain things to bring them under control. They break them. Men should not be expected to do that with women. This idea that women are not for the weak is actually a modern womanist attempt at being masculine. No man wants a masculine woman, period. Another point from the angry sisters on this post is that they hated how the lesbian sister lumped all black women in with the few sisters she had bad experiences with. I don't know why they care about her. If they're not lesbian, why do they care? But anyway. However, for how many decades have sisters done the same thing to brothers, lumped us all in one pooky, stereotype? They give the impression that all brothers are out here deleting sisters every 5 hours, that all men are trash or gay or something like that all men are forcing women to have babies out of wedlock, etc., that they have more degrees, more money, they just make up stuff. Yet another comment, let's continue, another comment went so far to claim black women are gods. Here's exactly what that person said, quote, "I'm tired of black women this and that. We are a god. We act the way we do because we are strong," unquote. Oh, that masculine ego sounds so sexy. Not. Women are human just like men, so humble yourselves. Why I even have to waste my breath to make that point is beyond me. Now, there were some good sisters in the post. One reasonable sister posted a reply that represents a few women who were brave enough to speak up. She said, quote, "If I'm not going to jump down my good sis' throat because too many people are saying the same thing about us for it not to hold some truth. Hell, I say the same thing about us. I will say it's a lot of accountability needed to be had and behaviors that do need to change," unquote. And you know what? I completely agree. And this is all we've asked for of our sisters, but too many of them have resisted this fiercely. I'll wrap up with one more comment from a brother that several men have also said regarding the double standard if the shoe were on the other foot. Quote, "Now, if she would have said black men are hard to love, y'all would have had a field day with this one, agreeing all across the board," unquote. And he's right, we know that. This is the double-minded nature of women that the Bible actually speaks of. When they don't properly channel their emotions, they have this good girl, bad girl split that I spoke about in a video some months ago. In this case, when others accuse the woman, the one being accused basically, the good girl part of her is the innocent victim that does nothing wrong. It's always someone else's fault when fingers get pointed at them. But on the flip side, on the bad girl side, when she's the one pointing fingers and accusing others, she feels it's okay to paint all men with the same broad brush and wants men to be held accountable. In other words, accountability for thee, but not for me. There are some men who have this double-minded nature as well. And if you're one of those brothers out there, realize this is in the feminine energy. Wise men stay in their masculine energy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep this new channel growing. Until modern women allow an honest and open conversation about their transgressions, the apocalypse of good men will continue. Welcome to the Brother Apocalypse.